Welcome to the Mike and Dooley show in the morning.
Yay!
There we go.
Good job, Karina.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
That's
hey.
good. That's all right. Here we go.
Oh,
Hey, we're live. We actually are live.
are we live?
We are live.
But everybody
We're
that
live.
watches
Camera's
this,
good.
Everybody
Here
that,
we go.
Hey.
That was old Karina Dearth
Wait a
kicking
minute.
off the
In
show.
honor of Lacey Jane that's standing right here staring at us. Let's do it. Ready?
Sure,
1,
Lacey Jane staring.
2, 3. She's
Lacey,
like,
we love you.
She's like, that's not funny. No,
All right,
it's
come
like
this way a little.
A scotch?
So a scotch. So we're having some technical fun this morning. We're here live at the Highlands Rec Park. This is
Yes.
episode 16. 16 weeks of this.
Everybody who watches the show is actually in the gym.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, Cheryl Lamb is live with us this
Cheryl
morning
Lamb.
watching. Cheryl, thank you, dear. And
Thank
you
you,
may
Cheryl.
be by yourself today because, well, it seems like most folks that we talk to week in, week out, we've already talked to in the flesh. So, Cheryl, thank you for watching this morning.
I know we said we had to talk loud if we were in the gym. But
I talk loud anyway. I don't possess the ability.
We're not in the gym.
Not all of us have a volume switch.
Huh? What?
Mine broke.
Say
hey,
what?
Oh, Bill Pickett.
Bill
Miller. Jonathan Miller is here
morning.
with us this morning.
Good
He
morning.
is live with us.
Good
Emily
morning.
Bowers is
Emily
watching
Bowers.
as she's sitting.
Yes. Oh,
Miss
we got a
Marvella
whole-
Ross, how are you doing? I still love your name. Marjorie Crow was watching this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So,
Patty B.
as you know, we are an hour late this morning. We are here live at the Highlands Rec Park because today is a big day.
It's very big.
Big day.
Big day.
Big day.
Big day.
Today's a big day because today is opening day.
We actually have a crowd.
We have a crowd, and I'm kind of nervous. And they're all little people, and not like
That's
elves,
not nice.
but like children.
I mean, Michael Villardo's not that short. I mean, that was
Yeah,
mean.
Mike Villardo's not that short. But listen, so today is a big day because it is opening day
Yes.
of Macon County boys basketball. And if you can see behind the camera right now,
There's a lot going
we
on.
have got a ton of little people. Oh, hold on. They're wrecking my notes. All right, do y'all want to come say hi real
All right,
quick so
come
we
on
get
and
this
say
over
hi.
with? All right, come here. Come here.
Come on, say hi.
But watch the camera.
Say good morning. Say hi to your grandma. No, back up.
You gotta back
Back
up.
up.
Come here,
Todd,
man.
they can't see you. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Everybody say hi. Everybody wave.
Hello.
Say hi.
Good morning.
All right, say good morning. Toddy B, say
You're
hi.
not even on there,
There you go,
Todd.
Rex Dooley. I'm so sorry.
Todd, jump.
All right,
Todd,
go this way. All right, go that way for a second.
we'll bring you in later.
All right, Ron Dooley, hop up here and say hi.
Hello.
Isaiah, hop up
How
here
you
and say hi.
doing?
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, it's chaos this morning.
Chaos.
Now go.
Race is like,
All right, Race, hop off.
Hello.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Race,
Okay.
go play.
All right, now
All
we
right,
gotta
go
work.
play, go play. All right, go play.
Whoa. Okay.
Say hi.
People are getting
Kids,
sick
one-
watching
one-
the show.
Can you say hi?
Hi, today's my basketball game.
Today is
your
Ryan's basketball game. All right. So, Dick Bagwell, good morning. Anna Claire Ramey, good morning.
Whoa.
So, today is opening day of Macon County boys basketball. And if you can't
Obviously.
tell, they just played their first game.
A lot
And
of
they are
enthusiasm.
super excited, Mike.
Super excited.
Super excited.
And they should be. It was fun. Well,
So,
we gotta get
it was a good time. We got some more kids. We got more stuff coming. If you haven't been to the rec park or if you're bored this morning, and even if you leave watching the show, we will deem it okay. This morning,
Wait a minute.
because it's opening
But
day.
then you have to share it.
I have to share it
You have
because
to
it's
share it.
opening day of boys basketball here at the Highlands Rec Park.
That's right.
And so we are super excited. Jamie Dooley says, "What a cutie!" I'm guessing
Are you
she's
talking
talking
about
about me.
Are you Jamie,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you, honey.
But that's a little awkward.
That I'm a cutie.
My wife's standing right
I
here.
appreciate it.
Jamie.
Thank you. Thank you. But like we said, today's opening day, Highlands are at boys basketball, Macon County boys basketball, and we're pumped, man.
Yeah, every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
10, 11, and 12 o'clock.
It is a big day.
Yes.
Big day.
You have a joke of the week?
You have a joke of the week this week? Keep thinking about
Keep
it.
thinking
We'll
about
bring
it.
you
We'll
in here in a
bring it
second
on.
for
Bring
some
it on.
jokes of the week. All right.
Uh-oh.
So here we go. So we've had a good week. You had a good week?
I've had an interesting week.
Interesting-
Good week.
interesting week, good week.
Long week. A lot of basketball.
Long week. A lot of basketball this week. We're going to get to that here in a few minutes. We're going to get to the basketball.
Oh, yeah, I got my notes.
We're going to get to some upcoming events and all that kind of stuff. Debbie Leonard, good morning. Ryan Gearhart.
Ryan Gearhart.
Hey, pal. How you doing?
You need to come out here and get on.
In a second, we're going to bring you this way.
Yeah.
Tracy Head, good morning.
Ryan, be
you
careful.
need to come in here too.
Be careful
So-
walking over here with your little feet.
We're waving at some people. There's little Gammy and Papa that are here this morning.
I don't
There we
want.
go. Mamaw's in here somewhere. So we're just having a big family time here at the Highlands Rec Park. So let's get into some stuff real quick before we get into other things. Tracy, long time no see. I know it's been minutes.
She's right there.
Tracy,
Tracy, we're coming.
hold
We're
on.
coming to her.
Tracy, can you hear me? Okay, she can hear me. All right, so here we go. A couple things real quick. So last week we unleashed something we called
Right along.
Ride Along. Mike and Dooley Ride Along.
Seth Schmidt wants to be on.
All right, good.
all right.
Seth Schmidt is going to be here with
gonna be
us here in a second. Hold on, don't do that. So here's what we're going to do, okay? So this last week, we unleashed, this is nuts. We have kids running everywhere. We unleashed Ride Along with Mike and Dooley.
Ride Along with Mike and
And
Dooley.
let me just say, okay, how many views do we have now?
I think it's getting up to 9,000.
We're pushing the 9,000 mark?
Yeah.
That's to watch us sing.
Uh-huh.
And I want to give another shout out to Max Renfro
Yep.
and to Benj Miller.
Yes.
Those guys absolutely hit it out of the ballpark when it
Couldn't
came
believe it.
to the quality of the video, how it was edited. It was absolutely amazing. Cheryl Lamb, thank you. Loved it. Appreciate that, Cheryl. We loved doing it. It was fun.
Although-
Max and Benj made us look good.
Although I don't know how to take it when people said it's better than your normal show.
So is our show bad, or is it just not as funny as the carpool thing, or as the ride along
The
thing?
carpool thing was just more entertaining.
Was it more entertaining?
Music
Okay.
is
This is
How many jokes do we need?
Just
One joke.
one's a good one. So here's what I've been finding though. Have you been doing this? When I listen to the radio, now I go, ooh, that'd be a good one.
Yes,
Ooh,
we do
that'd
that.
be a good one.
And last night at the high school game, during one of your timeouts, they played. Are you blocking the sun? Eileen is a human.
Eileen looks like a
Oh,
cloud
that was
right
good
now.
actually. Come back. No,
It's right there.
Right.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Okay, right there.
Stay right there.
Stay
Don't
right
move.
Last
Only 50 more minutes to go. Jenna Schmidt, good morning, dear.
last night during your basketball game, they played 24 Karat Magic, and
Did you dance a
She and
little
I
bit?
were dancing.
I was
but
waiting for
you were
to
You were
pick your
coaching.
ring finger up.
You were coaching.
I don't even hear it. I can't lie. In the middle of the game, I hear and see nothing.
Eileen, you're doing a great job
Eileen,
blocking
good
the
job.
sun. So I would dare say that the sing-along show is going to get 10,000 views. But
10,000 views.
it's
Yes,
thanks, there's been a lot of shares, so please continue to share the ride along. Oh, Seth Schmidt, he wants to get on camera.
Seth Schmidt,
come
get in
say
here.
hi.
Get in here.
Actually, I brought you a present.
Oh, wait.
Oh Lord,
What is
brought
it?
Mike a present.
that hurts me a
It's
little
a
bit.
Georgia Bulldog.
In there.
Oh, you can't.
It's Georgia colors.
All right, let me see.
All right, what is it? Here, come sit here.
So
Come sit there. I'll stand up.
Mike's always talking on camera about my long johns. So
Long handle. Long handles.
handles.
I got some
Handles.
long handles.
Okay, so Seth, do you call them long johns or long handles?
well, when I was growing up, my dad called them long handles.
See, thank
But
All right, somebody tell me that where
I've
handle
always
comes
called them long johns. But this is
Holy
Is that
cow.
a onesie?
you got a union suit.
I got
that's the union suit.
That's a union suit.
I'm gonna wear him.
Does it have a butt flap?
Hey,
What?
lucky for,
Oh no, it's got a butt flap.
lucky for Eileen, I'm wearing these
All
tonight.
right.
Woohoo!
Whoop whoop.
Oh, upside
Look.
down.
Oh, or not like
That's-
that.
Yeah,
that's
not that
upside
way
down.
though. Yeah, your head goes in
This
that
is
end
the
there.
most important part right here.
There's your butt flap.
Where the ding ding comes out.
Whoa, hey, hey!
Eileen's been banished.
She's been
It's a
banished.
family show.
Well, thank you. I can get a big Mike and Dooley logo put right in the middle of that. Thank you, sir.
That
There you
is
go.
awesome.
Thank you.
It's like a kid outfit, so that's just
Okay,
language.
You know I'm wearing this tonight.
So shout out to the Highlands Police Department who are going to see his long handles and his, because the booty flap, you know, is not going to be cinched.
Honey, you need to block the sun again. You're doing a
So
good
here
job.
we go.
All right, so
Well, that
anyway,
was awesome.
So thank you,
That
Seth Schmidt.
was awesome. Bailey Buck, good morning, dear. Cheryl Lamb says they're called long johns. I call them long handles. That's what my family called them. So they're
Long handles. All right,
All
so
right.
listen, let's get back to the ride along. So we're going to have about, I'd say, 10,000
We're
views.
pushing the 10,000 view mark.
And if everybody would thank you for everybody that has shared it. Please keep sharing it. We
Absolutely.
we now have a follower in Australia. Thank
Yes.
you, Mr. Randy Skywalker Anderson.
There you go.
Who lives in Australia and
He called you his mate.
I'm his mate. You're my mate. You're my mate.
Mate. I like that. Mate.
Thank you, mate. And this morning we
Put a little
actually
shrimp on the barbie.
we
Sorry, it's not right.
actually no, that wasn't.
I can't do accents,
That
man.
wasn't good.
They all sound the same. Keep going.
Actually, you do Gomer Pyle good. Do that one.
Shazam, thank you.
See, that's more akin with your personality.
That's more of a...
But now we actually have a viewer in.
See ya.
She doesn't know. Guess where? Guess where we got a viewer, a follower this morning.
Where?
Well, you know the answer, so don't say where.
Oh, sorry.
Alaska.
Nope. Further.
Paris.
Further.
Morocco.
India.
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 Who's
We have
India?
India.
we have a follower in India
Is
and
Steve
a,
Maynard traveling again?
No, he's
No.
not. We saw him at Sports Page this morning. Steve Maynard.
we have a follower in.
Hold on. Side note. Debbie Leonard. Completely unrelated, but go Cubs. Absolutely right. Debbie Leonard.
That
Go
would-
Cubs, go.
That
Who's
would,
in India?
Boom!
that would fall one of our followers.
One of our followers.
I don't
We
want to
don't
ruin
know
his
him.
name. I don't want to mess up his name.
But we want to get to know you,
But
our
he's
follower in India.
he lives in Amman.
Amman, India.
And I told them, I sent them a message and said, hey, share us around India. Maybe we'll become like internet sensations in India. And they'll go, Mike. Oh, I almost did an Indian. I shouldn't do that.
No. So, India, we want to be your people, okay?
Thank you.
I thought Amanda Stolzfus, we are going to come to Cashers at some point.
Wait, stop. We're not allowed to mention her on the air. She's
Oh, yeah,
very
we're not.
specific
Sorry.
about that.
Sorry.
wants it.
Kyle
She doesn't
Garner,
want
good
it.
morning.
Yeah,
buddy.
Amanda,
Hey,
you
Kyle
can't
Garner.
tell us don't mention my name
And then comment.
send in a comment that you know we're going to read.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I'm.
Eileen's talking privileges have been banned today after her first comment. this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just blocked the sun. That was good right there.
I want
No. That was good. Seriously. No, right there. Right? No.
Yep.
Good.
Right there,
Good.
good.
No. Good. All right. No, that's a little too close.
All
So
right.
anyway, Amanda, thank you for watching. And yes, we'd love to come into Cashers. If you know of anybody who would like us to come to their business, let us know. Also, I think we're venturing into Franklin, North Carolina.
We are.
So that's exciting. We're expanding. And next weekend,
And so-
we are off to...
I don't know. Oh, Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, sorry. It's been that kind of a morning.
We're going to Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee, the
And
country music
actually,
capital
we're
of the
gonna-
world.
You want me to go to the go-kart track?
Okay,
Go
we'll do
kart.
that.
Maybe we'll film from the
And
go-kart
maybe
track.
go to the outlets?
Okay, we've
Okay,
got a
let's-
ton of people here with us this
Yeah.
So, all right, so here we go. Hold on. Shh. So listen. So here's what's going on. Well, I don't know where I was going to go with this. All right, so there's just too much going on. ADHD is real anyway.
Yeah.
And then Thomas James, good morning, buddy. And then we've got all these like little people running around telling us what to do, and the sun is jacking.
You know, listen,
it's just a weird day.
It's a clear indication that ADHD is real when you're trying to say that ADHD is real and you get distracted and say something else.
Exactly. And I got to do this because it's kind of driving me nuts.
What is it?
I got to move the camera scotch because I feel like there we go. Stephanie James, good morning. Thomas
Well-
James, good morning. So here we go. But yeah, we are going to Nashville next week to interview some people, and we are super, super excited about that.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to wear some new Mike and Dooley gear.
Oh, my gosh.
Which we got from Asheville Threads.
Oh, Asheville Threads,
If you
yes.
haven't checked us out, www.avlthreads.com, I believe. And if you go in the search bar and you type in Mike and Dooley, there's all kinds of new Mike and Dooley in the morning merchandise. A lot of it is Highlander colors, which we
Yeah.
just absolutely love. And Mike has got the newest thing.
Check
We
that
have
out, a cell
Mike and
phone
Dooley
case.
in the morning iPhone cases. How cool is that?
No,
Toy
not only
sheet.
iPhones, Samsung,
Samsung, other
you name
things.
it.
So good morning, Andy Burton. How we doing? Go to a Predators game, please. That'd be actually kind of cool. Jennifer Penland. Good morning there in Otto.
So check out Asheville Threads, not only for our stuff, but they also have a lot of stuff there. I think they have their own Asheville Threads.
Madison's
do.
watching.
They have all kinds of stuff.
merchandise.
They do.
They are. They've been great to us. They've just done a great job of coming up with new products, new colors. Go on the website. There's all Highlands colors. Oh, you got to move a scotch for the sun, huh? Oh, you almost had it. Wait,
Matson Gates, what's up,
right
brother?
there. Matson Gage. One question, Matson. Do you have pants on? Or I don't mean in
Easy.
general.
I don't wanna
Do you
know
have
that.
shorts on?
I don't want to know
Or do you
that
have
either.
long pants on?
Matson Gates, I love you, buddy.
I know,
How
but
you
he got
doing?
in trouble. He's gotta
Melsina
wear
Johnson,
long
good
pants.
morning. How are you doing in Athens, Georgia? It's good to see
You don't
you.
want Coach Durth to
Here we
find
go.
your
Here we
shorts.
go. So, Asheville Threads, Lucas Calloway, you're a guy. We just
Thank
love
you.
you. And he's our guy, but he's hooking us up with some really, really cool stuff. And so, Asheville Threads, go check it out online. Go in the search bar and type in Mike and Dooley in the morning, and you can check out all our new Mike and Dooley gear.
Yes.
It's amazing, okay?
It is.
And so, we're going to have that as we go to Nashville, and we're pretty excited about that. And we want to say thanks to everybody who's been watching our videos, the carpool, or the
Ride
whatever we
along.
call it,
I didn't want to
along
use
thing.
carpool karaoke.
Yeah, we don't want to steal it because that's where we got
ride
the idea.
along with
but
Mike
it's-
and Dooley.
Yeah, right along with Mike and Dooley. Matson
more.
Dooley, or Matson Gates. Matson Dooley. I've adopted you, Matson. Matson Gates, good morning, my people. And I have shorts and slippers on right now.
All
my
right, but
boy.
you're inside, so.
Jimmy Beatty, good morning in Franklin. So shout out to Highlands Cable Group
Yes,
who puts
thank you.
all of this craziness on TV for us. Channel 14. Check out Highlands Cable Group, www.highlandscablegroup.com. Give them a call at 526-4248 for all your cable and internet needs. They put us on every week, and
That's
we
right.
greatly appreciate
And if
that.
you're watching us on Highlands Cable Group and you're visiting in town,
Mm-hmm.
check us out on our Facebook page or YouTube, Mike and Dooley in the morning. We
the
also
morning.
have some other exciting news coming around the corner, but we can't release it yet. Maybe next week we can.
Maybe
release
next
it.
week we got some more news.
So
we're
there's
gonna.
some exciting things going on. Thanks
There
to
is.
all of you that, for some strange reason, keep watching.
Keep watching
Hey,
the
now
show.
we're global. See,
We're
the
global.
other week I said, so you said somebody in California. You said now we're global.
Well,
And
we were global before because Steve Mader was in Europe.
He was, but he didn't live in Europe. He was
That's true.
visiting.
That's
Now
true.
we have people watching in Australia,
That's
and
true.
India, and now we're global.
That's true.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. So, like I said, we're here at the Highlands Rec Park. It is opening morning of Macon County boys basketball, and we're pumped about that. While you're here, if you come to the rec park today, make sure and stop at the concession stand. All the proceeds
yes.
from the concession stand today go to support the 5th grade class. Every year they take a trip to Charleston,
No.
South Carolina,
Yeah. Nope.
and so
Yep. Nope.
we need a big shade right
Yeah,
there.
we need a shade.
But they go to Charleston, South Carolina every week,
Yeah.
or every year, and yeah. So come support those kids
support
there.
them.
And
There's
Girl
also
Scout
kids killing Girl Scout cookies. You want to support the Girl Scouts because they do a lot of good stuff. And Thin Mints are the bomb.
Get-
.com.
And get to
Yeah,
Thin Mints
they are tasty delicious.
thinmintsarethebomb.com.
.com.
I like that. That may go on a new shirt.
Not a new shirt.
Listen, also get to the Girl Scout cookies before Dooley does because the diet's over.
The diet's
what
over.
happened to the diet?
I've fallen off the wagon.
Yeah.
I gotta
Were
get
you
back
even on the wagon?
I was. I did really good for about
2 days.
2 months. No, 2
Oh.
months. I really worked it pretty hard.
Y'all got 5 boxes. You're fine.
Yeah, we got 5 boxes.
Jamie, you got 5 boxes of.
Support the Girl Scouts.
You gotta support the Girl Scouts. Hey, we like to be involved in the community, is what we're saying, okay?
All right,
So-
I like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so here we go.
Kids are going
Natalie
to
Allison, good
basketball,
morning.
please
Karen
no.
Potts, good morning. So, like I said, we're here at the rec park. Come support these people. All right, so while we're here, one more thank you, and then we're going to get on to some news. Thank you to Sports Page for your
Yes,
support.
thank you.
We go there in the mornings, and they help us out.
Yeah,
we
they're very
appreciate
nice.
it a great
We get
deal.
to eat nice breakfast, and thank you to Wayne. He does a great. Wayne, you do a great job.
Good job, Wayne.
You're always a good. You, I'm just gonna say it. I don't know if I've said it or if we haven't even talked about it, but Wayne's our fan of the week.
Wayne, you're fan of the week this week.
Wayne, you are the fan of the week because you're always so
Congratulations.
upbeat and positive when we come to the store, when we come to the restaurant, and we appreciate the support. Although I
There
did
you go.
notice that you said that I looked like the little kid with the shirt off. And that I didn't
That's
appreciate.
because you're
No,
skinny.
he was just saying basically you're the one that could get up and do that, not
Oh,
Dooley.
that's true. Oh, I don't have
Tear
my
you up.
phone. I had Dooley's
Oh,
pictures.
it's so sad you don't have a
I
picture
had
of me from
Dooley's
high
school pictures and Jenna
Oh.
Schmidt.
There's always
I'll
next
post
week.
them.
That's always
I'll
next
post
week.
them. I'll
Next
post
week.
them on the
You're,
on the page.
You're a mean man. All right, so speaking of sports and basketball and my ability to whip you on a basketball court,
Talking
we would
about
like to
Eileen
throw
or
out-
Is this a
Isaiah?
competition?
Oh, it could be.
Oh, we got another
Oh,
show
it,
to do.
it could be. That'd be a
A
fun
massive
show.
game of horse.
A massive game of horse. That
because
should be
one-on-one
fun.
would be exhausting.
Yeah, we're not playing one-on-one. I couldn't make it. Break up the oxygen tanks.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. So,
not-
sports this week. We had a big week in sports. It was a long week. With the national title game, we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then Highlander Athletics. I'm exhausted.
I'm tired.
So
It's a long
give
week.
us kind of the lowdown of what happened last week, if you can find them on your notes, and then what's coming up
This is gonna
this
be,
week.
This is
And
gonna be
this
all right.
is-
Bear with me. Bear with me.
All right, let me get my pillow
Should I get
going.
Andrew Chalker in here? Because Andrew Chalker would do a much better job.
Yeah,
all right.
Go, you start. We'll get
So,
Andrew in here in a second.
high school, for high school this past week, the boys and the girls, JV, both lost. JV and varsity both lost to Robbinsville on Saturday.
Okay.
Okay, so far so good.
Okay.
On Tuesday, the middle school girls, the high school boys, and the high school girls beat Nantahala.
Yes, we did. Andy Burton. Yes, we did. But we love you.
I'm on a roll.
You're great people up there.
Oh, and by the way,
That's Andy right there. He's talking to us.
Andy,
Yeah.
thank you.
We like old Andy.
I headbutt like this because he came up to me and he said, and I had never met Andy before, and he said, "Love the show."
Yeah, Andy.
In
thanks for that,
Nantahala, I
man.
was like, "What the?
Thanks for
Close
that.
the front door."
Thanks for
Okay.
that, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
Yes, Miss Melsina, how are you? I know who you are. It's good to
Okay,
hear from you.
Wednesday, the JV boys and the JV girls lost to Andrews. The high school girls beat Andrews, and the high school boys lost to Andrews.
Yeah.
So far, so good?
So far, so good.
All right, and then last night, everybody lost to Cherokee. So let's move on.
So what do we got this coming week?
All right. Whoa, this coming week, that's on this side. Monday, middle school at Brandon Gap at 4:30.
Yeah.
You're making me nervous.
I'm not trying to. I get a kick out of you botching it.
High school,
I don't need any
high school JV and varsity are at Robbinsville Monday at 4. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Tuesday, middle school at Cullowhee at 4. Thursday, middle school boys, only the boys,
One's the boys,
are at Eagle Ridge at 4:30.
which used to be
Tomasi.
Tomasi Saddle.
Friday, high school at Rosman at 4 o'clock.
Andrew
No.
Chalker, hold on.
Dang
Hit
it.
pause.
Rosman at home.
Rosman home. Andrew Chalker. So we just sent Isaiah Villardo out to be our gopher to go get Andrea to make sure because we knew Mike was going to mess up.
I did.
And she said, Isaiah tried hard, but you got this. So she has faith in you. I have faith in you.
I did.
Finish strong, son.
I did.
Finish strong.
Friday, the high
I
school.
came and said, you all don't need help.
Friday, high school host Rosman at home. Be there. Be at the game. Those of you who ordered your
Blue
new
and gold.
Mike and Dooley blue, and gold gear, wear your Mike and Dooley gear to the game. Wait, that's this Friday, right?
Yeah.
So it may be in by this Friday. If it's in, wear it. And then
Yeah.
we'll help celebrate and we'll help
But if
support
not,
the team.
you've got other blue and gold stuff to rock.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There you
and at
go.
the very least,
Yeah.
come out and support the team.
Support the team, blue and gold. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, so
How'd
that
I
was
do?
sports. We got a fan of the
How'd I
week.
do?
Oh, you did great. You did tremendous.
Are you just saying that?
I'm really not.
No.
All right, so because we're here, we don't have a lot of other updates going on. So we're
But if we get 25 shares, you're going to strip down to your shorts and run around outside.
no, I don't have shorts on.
We're not going to do that today?
No, we're not gonna do
Well,
that today.
Then forget it. If you don't.
If we do get,
I can give
if we
I'll
do
wear
get,
my red-
let's say if we get 10 shares, we'll give away some Mike and Dooley gear.
Okay.
10 shares and we'll give away something.
Yes.
So 10 shares
Has
today.
anybody come got what they've won from you already? Like Melanie Miller?
You know, no one actually has. We need to
Yeah.
talk. If you've won something, you need to
Give
come
us a
find me.
Dooley.
I've got it
He's
waiting
got
on
Mike
you.
and Dooley
So
gear
here
for
we
you.
go. All right. So speaking of Macon County boys basketball, okay, we've got a basketball guy in the news, and I'm just curious about your opinion. Okay.
Wait a minute, I forgot something with this sports.
Okay. Hold on. Time out.
Rewind.
Oh Lord.
Thursday, the middle school girls lost to Summit, and the middle school boys beat Summit.
Good job.
Got that one. And on
Yep.
Friday,
Thanks, Matson.
no, that was last Friday.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. All right, so I just forgot that one. Sorry.
Okay, good job.
Go
All
ahead.
right, so with being a basketball, and there's been basketball stuff in
Right
the
there.
news lately.
Yes.
Okay, I want your thoughts on a certain individual and his family. Are you ready for this? Do you kind of know where I'm going? Mm-hmm. I want your thoughts on old LeVar Ball.
No, you don't.
I really do. I mean, keep it clean, but I want.
wait.
What are
Well,
your thoughts
listen,
on old LeVar Ball?
listen,
I'm gonna
first-
give you mine in a second too.
First of all, I just saw Dooley pull a LeVar Ball. I don't know if that's a verb. Is LeVar
okay.
balling verbing? But during the game, his son's first game, mind you,
I know.
pulled him over off the court.
Well, okay, it was
off the court.
It was at halftime.
It doesn't matter.
It
You
was at
pulled him
halftime.
off the court, and you said, "Hey, don't look. It's all about you. You
No!
gotta get your points. Don't worry about passing the ball. Listen, they're not calling traveling, so just pick it up, run all the way."
No,
across the
I
court."
did not.
So you LeVar balled him.
No, today was fun for me. Can I just say, it's the first time I've ever gotten to watch my boys play basketball.
But you did pull him
I got
off the
I've got a
court.
5-year-old, and I've got an 8-year-old, and I got to watch them play together, and that was big for me.
Well, they
No,
had-
I did not. I did have fun watching them, though.
They did have a lot of fun right up till halftime when you pulled them off the court and told them they need to shoot
Yeah,
more,
yeah,
don't
yeah,
pass.
yeah, yeah.
These other guys aren't good enough. They're just bringing you down. I heard you.
No, didn't say any of those things. But, so give me your LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball.
What do you think?
I think that.
Someone said hot topic. Yeah, it's a hot topic.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, I think he's saying things that are inappropriate.
You mean to go? I think you're right. You know what I think he's all about? I think he's all about making a buck. And I think he's figured out
How to stay in the.
that how to stay in the news, and his company, if he stays in the news, the big baller brand, like the fact that we're
Smart.
talking about it now.
It's free advertising.
It's free advertising. Anything he does is free advertising, and
Smart.
he's making a buck.
He's
I think in the
smart.
process, he's going to warp his kids a little bit.
He is, and the problem is the media is feeding into it
They
because
are.
they just anything he says that's controversial. They put it out there and
Exactly.
they blow it up and.
Well, and I don't know about you, but every week they've got this little show on Facebook video or whatever. it
He
is.
does?
Yeah, the ball family. It's called Ball in the Family, and I watch it every week.
TV.
Huh?
They have a show
But
on TV.
I don't know.
That's this. It's through Facebook though.
Yeah.
But it is. I watch it every week. It's like someone was saying a second ago. They love how he is for his kids, but they can't say to listen to him run his mouth. That's how I am. But I can't quit watching him.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's probably what people feel about our show.
Oh, probably so. Nathan says he's too cocky. He is. Nathan Bumgarner. How you doing?
He is,
buddy?
but you're right.
Um,
He's you got to say he's smart because
he's laughing all the way to the bank.
we're talking about him. The newspapers talking about him. I mean, any press is good press.
Yep.
Or any publicity is good publicity.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't know how but I don't think the shoes are selling that well, are they?
I have no idea. I've yet to see a pair of those shoes. I don't know
Well,
if
they're
they're
like
not making a
aren't they
lot.
like $500. Like there's some crazy
Didn't he
amount of
start
money.
his own
Here we go. This person's related to you, Lauren Carrier Mitchell.
That's my sister.
That's your sister.
Yeah.
Okay. She says that I think the balls are related to the Kardashians. I tend to agree with
They
you.
probably
completely.
have the same.
Well, if they're anything
They're
like the
very
Kardashians,
similar.
they're going to be billionaires soon.
They
then.
probably
Billionaire
have the
with a
same
P.
agent. They probably have the same agent.
Jose Jimenez, how you doing, baby?
Jose.
Jose, our guy.
I
I just
always
gotta
like
watch
to
and
mention
talk about
Jose.
it.
You know what's funny is
The game going on right now in the gym, Gearhart is giving us updates, is currently 4-4 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, it's
It is a
barn-burner.
defensive struggle.
well, maybe
Barn burner?
barn burner.
Never heard that
You haven't
before.
heard that?
No.
How about? She's never heard this one. Have you heard this? It's a Chamber of Commerce Day.
I never heard that.
Really?
Not
heard
today.
that.
It's
Not today,
windy
it's
and
cold.
cold.
And
Keep going, back to
and I
Laval.
was just going to say, that 30 of our usual. Oh, you got to go play.
Wait,
Okay.
can you do joke of the day?
Oh wait, you got to do joke of the day before you go play your basketball game. You got one?
Oh, come here, Isaiah.
Come on, Isaiah. Isaiah Villardo will now present
This is our
the
guy.
joke of the day.
This is
Joe.
Isaiah Villardo.
Joke of the
It's not
day.
a show without a Villardo.
Okay, Isaiah, give us the joke of the day.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Please.
Police who?
Please open the door and you'll see.
Please open the door and
Have a
I like
good
it.
game, have a
Good
good
joke
game.
of the day. Play well, Isaiah.
Is it funny that like 30 of the people that watch us live are actually
Actually in
in the
there.
next room?
Jimmy Beatty, Dooley, I need a red and white Mike and Dooley stuff. No, we're not going to do Franklin colors, Jimmy Beatty. Actually, we might. Why
We
not?
might, yeah,
But,
we
you know,
might.
If
Jimmy
we do
Beatty,
Franklin
does Jimmy
stuff,
Beatty
Jimmy,
live in
we will.
Franklin?
He does. He lives in Franklin.
Jimmy Beatty, look, we're looking to maybe move into Franklin, maybe have some shows there, talk about some of the business
There
there,
you go.
expand. Why don't you help us with that, and we'll hook you up.
If you help us find some places in Franklin to go, we'll get you some red and white stuff.
That's a good trade-off.
We'll expand. Caleb Bowers is watching.
Wait a minute, he just
Hold
left.
on. Hit pause. This is a big day. Caleb always says, yeah, not literally. Caleb always says,
I don't watch it.
I don't watch it. Thanks. That hurts.
He says he
Ryan
doesn't-
Bears sellouts. I agree.
Wait a minute.
Jennifer Pitland, do you agree that we're sellouts or agree that we should come to Franklin some? Because Jennifer is from Franklin.
Wait,
I think you should go to Franklin.
I think we should too.
don't
I think we
know
should meet
about-
some folks down there.
We can't change our color for
hey,
everybody.
hey,
I see.
can't we all just get along? Why does there got to be the Cashiers and the Highlanders and the Frankliners?
Oh, listen to this.
Why can't we?
So-
why can't,
it's
cashiers. Why can't be the
cashiers.
Cashiers, the Highlanders, and the Frankliners? Why can't we all be together? We're all Western North Carolina.
One big family.
Let's
Yeah.
all get together.
Yeah, we
What were
are.
you gonna say?
So on to the new thing that's actually could happen. Franklin. Okay, Jim, we'll talk about some Franklin stuff. But speaking of can't we all get along, blast from the past, here's something in the news I think is funny. Tanya Harding
Yes. Did you
is
watch it?
making a movie. No. Okay,
We
here's
taped
my,
it. We taped it.
So
I have.
Nope. Stop.
okay, so Eileen is like really
Yeah.
fixing to punch me because I
Yeah.
mentioned the name Tanya Harding. Okay, do y'all remember who Tanya Harding is?
Yeah.
Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan were like world-class figure skaters,
Yep.
and some of Tanya Harding's people,
Jeff Galooly was
Jeff
that guy's name?
Galooly was the guy's
Yeah.
name, clubbed her with a club before, like the Nationals,
Yeah.
go to the Olympics.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Clubs her, and we got the film of her laying on the floor going, "Why?
Yeah. Right.
Why?" Which, I mean, if you get
that
clubbed with
again?
the "Why?" I'll never forget it as long as I live. It kind of sounds
Funny
like
to make
a
this
little
fun
bit.
of
Not
her
fun.
though.
No, but she's
getting
not
nothing
making
off it.
fun. I mean, yeah, she's made millions of. So I
No,
feel-
no, but now Nancy Kerrigan, like Tanya Harding's getting all
No,
this.
pause. Tanya Harding got a standing ovation at the Golden Globes. Why? Why?
Okay, wait, go ahead, go ahead.
This goes to my overall point. Here's my overall point with LeVar Ball and Tanya Harding is this. Why in the world do we care?
I don't know.
I could care less that Tanya Harding got a standing ovation. I could care less that she did or she didn't. Does that make sense? And like LeVar Ball, but we care. Like we will watch a LeVar Ball because he intrigues us, just like we'll watch
Well, I
the
don't.
I don't.
Tanya.
There-
I know, but I'm saying people in
You do.
general.
I have a do not watch list.
Yeah, I just
do
I
not
find
listen
it fascinating.
Well, why do people watch us?
That's a good point.
So we don't like that attitude. We don't like that. But you know, you think about it.
But I'm fascinated by it.
Think about all the junk that's on TV.
I know.
Just all the.
Andy,
like-
you're right. It's a car wreck. It's why we watch.
but why? I never understood why the reality shows are. Some of them, I don't even know why they're entertaining.
They're huge,
And
man.
I think you're right. They're waiting for a car
Yeah.
wreck. So
They're ready for a car
I
wreck.
mean,
I just
we're trying to be the positive show.
exactly.
We're trying to make people laugh.
I just find it hilarious. I do. And that stuff's coming out. Tanya. Is it okay? Do you
I
know
taped
this?
it.
Is it? So
I'm gonna watch
it's
it.
a made-for-TV movie.
No, it's like
Yes.
a documentary.
It's
kinda,
like the O.J. Simpson one. It's the
Yeah.
exact same thing.
Okay.
You know how it went on for weeks?
Yeah. So
It's
it's
like
that
that.
kind of a
Oh,
thing.
then
What
what-
channel is it on? I'll give it some love.
I
I
don't
wanna watch it.
know.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
find
don't
it. Yeah, stuff like that.
But you just said, oh no,
cracks
you'd like to,
me up.
because you said, why do we care? And then you just said, well, I want to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm even asking. I mean, to myself, why do I care? I watch this stuff though too. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just fascinates me.
I don't know why. And you think about, like I said, all the stuff that's on TV that's just I don't know how it's entertaining.
It is.
I mean,
But it sucks you in.
I watch things on TV sometimes and say, we're much more entertaining than that.
I agree.
Do you do that?
Not
You
really,
do
but
that? I do.
But I think it's funny that you do. So, all right. So that stuff intrigues me. Tanya Harding and LeVar Ball back in the LeVar's been in the news forever. It feels like, and Tanya Harding's been out
All right,
of the news.
let me ask you a thing about LeVar Ball.
I watched celebrity
All right,
boxing
so
with her one time.
You go ahead. Then I'll stop.
Okay, keep
Celebrity
going.
boxing?
Yeah.
Seth
She
Wilson.
was on. Yeah. What
Seth
are
Wilson,
the-
what's up, buddy?
All right, can I go now?
Yeah, you go now.
Okay. Hey, Seth Wilson, congratulations on Alabama's victory. We'll talk about that later. Right?
I don't want to acknowledge that. Keep going.
Oh, you have to.
I have
I
to.
forgot what I was
Talk about
going
it
to
a
say.
second.
Oh, what are the chances that the LeVar Balls,
She's
The
doing-
ball-
that
balls.
one of him.
That the balls.
The Ball family.
What is the chance that the Ball boys,
Ball boys.
the Ball boys all play for the Lakers?
0. L0O.
I think so too.
0. And I will say this: I've watched some of the Lakers play. I'm watching Lonzo play. His outside game is terrible.
Yeah.
But he's a good little point guard. He distributes
Smart.
the ball
He is.
well.
He's very stoic too.
Oh yeah, he shows zero emotion. But I watch him play, and I thinking he either gets praised because of his last name or he gets criticized because of his last name. And a lot of times I watch him play, and he's a decent little guard.
Now let me
That's what I'm
ask.
saying. Thank Lucas Callaway, sweet chairs. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. When you watch somebody like Lonzo Ball that plays and he's very stoic, do you think he's got a bad attitude or he's just very stoic?
I don't care one way or the other.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
As long
true.
as they get the job done.
As long as they get the job done. He's
Not-
very.
yeah.
But if you watch Lonzo Ball play, he's very like.
There's a lot of players like that.
Yeah, but I think the problem for him is, and the reason I asked that question was, people watch him and I think they think he's got a bad attitude on the court because of his father.
Yeah, I think so too. I think his name.
Because there's a
helps him.
lot of people I think that don't like him because of his father. What are you laughing about?
Yeah. All right, Sue Gill, Eric Schmidt. Good morning. We're going to change the subject. So, national title game. Okay. National title game was big. Let me just say this: the college football playoffs this year were awesome.
Yes.
Were awesome.
Right.
And I didn't have a dog in the hunt, man. I didn't care one way or the other.
You weren't for the dogs?
I can't stand Alabama. And if you're an Alabama fan, here's why. We lived in Auburn, Alabama. And while we were there, we kind of got indoctrinated into all things Auburn. And we have a lot of friends in Auburn, and so that's why. We love Auburn for that reason. So because of that, I'm not a huge Alabama fan. UCF national champs.
That's
Andy
obvious.
There's
Who?
your boy right
Andy
there.
Burton.
Andy Burton, UCF.
See? I don't know which way to be.
UCF.
I know.
Struggling.
F.
UCF.
Only the best graduate from UCF.
Miss Sue Gill, good morning from the Dumas crew. Good morning to
Good
you,
morning.
Dumas
Good
crew.
morning.
We love you
So,
guys.
all right. So let me ask you this question: Where does
Lucas Callaway, defense wins, boys. It's dead on true.
Where does UCF fall in the final rankings?
Oh, they listen. There have been all this talk about they should
Three?
be co-national champs and
No.
all that kind of jazz. I don't agree. In the national, where should they end in the rankings? I don't think it matters.
I know, but if you
I don't
had
get
to
the
put 'em-
ranking. I don't. To me, it's like the team who wins should be one, and the team
Got
who
it.
loses should be second. And outside of that, I don't think it matters. I know it matters to them. To me, it
You
matters.
think they make the top 5 in the final poll?
Why not? Sure.
Do you?
I don't care.
I mean, I
So
just.
who do you say is 3? Oklahoma?
I could care less. I'm
It
literally
does-
telling
he's
you.
right. It doesn't
I
matter.
could care less. If whoever wins the national
Listen.
title should be one.
Nobody remembers who came after one. Anyway.
Exactly. So why does
We remember
why does-
Alabama, and that's all we're going to
Why
remember.
does 2 through 5 matter?
I just
They don't-
asked a question.
But sorry, stirring the pot, Dooley. Yeah. Thanks for that, buddy.
Cheryl Lamb said, "Don't start this."
Yeah. But I will say that, and for Georgia fans, I know it's terribly painful, but they were great games. Both teams
They
played phenomenal.
Let me ask you this: Do you make that quarterback change at halftime?
Oh no, that took guts. I'll be honest. In fact, when the announcers at halftime were saying maybe it's time for Saban to bring in whatever that guy's amazing name is,
Right.
I went, there is no way that they're going to bring in a freshman quarterback who has like little to no reps.
I
I
was
thought,
surprised.
there's no way. And then sure enough, they bring him in, and dude is phenomenal.
He just played,
Phenomenal.
and it was a smart move because they didn't plan for him.
Yep.
They didn't game plan for him. He had a great arm.
Yeah.
I
I was impressed.
although did you see what Steve Spurrier said this week?
Huh.
What?
He said he would have done it earlier.
Of course he would. It's Steve Spurrier.
He would have done
had
it.
to one-up
He would have
Saban.
done it at the end of the first quarter.
Steve
I mean,
Spurrier.
really, I guess at that point for Saban, he was like, "Look,
Love me some Steve Spurrier.
we're going all in. We're either going to make this change and win, or we're going to make this change and
I
lose."
know.
Now, let me ask you this:
Oh, Lord.
Jalen Hurts transfer?
Yes.
You know, I don't know. Here's why. And someone mentioned this other day. And I mean, granted, I never played football, and I watch football
Clearly.
as a sheer fan. Clearly, like you, shut up, Eileen. So
Shut up,
I said
Eileen.
shut up,
Oh,
Eileen.
I swear.
But here is my deal. So
Come on,
I
Eileen.
watch football as a fan, okay? And someone was saying the other day, who knows vastly, infinitely more than I do, that said Jalen Hurts could play running back. He's that kind of an athlete. So does he change positions?
Well,
I
Tim
think
Tebow never wanted to
listen,
do that, so
I
I
think
don't know.
I
He's
don't.
a good quarterback too.
But I don't think he thinks.
Jalen Hurts?
But I don't think anybody thinks Jalen Hurts could
I think he's
be
a good
a
athlete.
pro quarterback. So if
No.
he wants to play in the pros, I wouldn't be surprised if he
Yeah,
switched
he's
to
never gonna
scat
go play
back
pro
or
football.
safety
Yeah.
or.
So
No,
that would
I
be a
saw,
wise move. I don't know.
I saw the guy from Georgia.
Eileen's picking her fingernails on camera.
I saw the guy from Georgia transferred.
Yeah, he's going to Washington.
Easton? Yeah, that's
I don't
where
blame
he's
him.
from.
They're
I don't
bringing
blame
in
him.
another 5-star stud quarterback next year. Georgia and Clemson. I will
They're
say
gonna be on
this:
a roll now.
Georgia and Clemson are loading up for Alabama.
They are.
I think it is Alabama's dominance. I'm not going to say it's over because I think Nick Saban's incredible. I don't like the guy, but he's an incredible coach, incredible recruiter apparently. But Clemson and Georgia are starting to load up.
I agree, and they're going to
That's
have
all
a
I'm
good
saying.
role now. Now, who plays in the NFL playoffs this week? Do you know? We should have wrote that down.
I don't even care because
Patriots
my Panthers
are playing
lost.
tonight,
The
I
Patriots. The
Patriots are playing
They play
tonight.
I'm a
tonight.
Patriots fan.
I'm not
Something
even.
on tonight. I think.
I'm not even sure.
Do you like Tom? Are you a Tom Brady fan?
I'm apathetic with the NFL completely. I always have been. I pay attention to the Panthers, and that's it.
That's a big word.
I thank you.
What does apathetic mean?
I'm just
Non-
trying to figure
Ryan
less.
Gearhart keeps giving us updates.
Gerard's going to updates
Ryan,
on
you
the game
should,
inside.
Ryan, when the game's over, bring your little feet in here. Shuffle your little feet in here, and you can be on the
we're
show.
wrapping her up here in a second.
Or we could go in there and
Yeah.
do
The flu.
So, we're
yeah.
bringing that up. That's next.
Yes.
So
Did you see our notes?
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. So here's what. But
Keeping her
yeah,
on track.
the sports stuff. I think she's adding to the chaos this morning
Yeah,
as much
she
as
is.
anything.
Someone
But
give me a pinky clap out
yeah,
there.
no pinky claps. But yeah, so I thought all in all, sports wise. So what do you watch now? I like college basketball is my favorite all time. I love
What do I
college
watch now?
basketball.
I usually watch Ball in the Family and the Kardashians. Mostly.
Yeah,
And then I
no,
throw
so-
in some Mike and Dooley. And that's my
There you go.
thing I
There you
He
go.
do.
watches himself
I
on
watch
TV.
myself.
Jen Penland said the Falcons. Yeah, the Falcons are in.
I watch myself. I go, that guy is funny. That guy is hilarious. I've seen Ride Along with Mike and Dooley. Like, we have like 9,000 views.
Oh my
7,500 of them are mine. They don't count them though.
They don't count.
I think you can only watch something a certain amount of times and they count the views.
Oh, okay.
Because I've tried.
All right. Well, this is serious off the sports thing because I'm pumped about basketball being full tilt. But the flu thing is serious.
Yes.
I just thought it was kind of a local. A lot of kids around here are getting sick. But I'm reading the news this morning, and the flu epidemic is monstrous,
Yes, it is.
and like 20 people have died from the flu.
That's terrible.
Which is awful.
So you gotta
20
watch.
in the U.S. or
I think
20
it-
in North Carolina?
What I read, it was 20 in the U.S. I don't think it was. I think it was more of a
You
national
gotta
number.
keep your hands washed.
Gotta
But
keep your
yeah,
hand
so
washed.
wash your hands. Use that terrible sanitizer stuff that I despise stuff like that, but I'm going to start using it this time of year.
You have
I don't
to.
like lotions and stuff on my and all that stuff on my.
Dries your hands up.
Ooh,
Yeah, but
gross.
you
I
gotta
don't like
wash your. Nothing beats washing your hands.
You gonna interview some kids?
it. Yeah, if we
Yeah.
got some kids,
No
we're
problem.
gonna line us up some kids,
Some
and we're
children's
gonna
for us.
wrap this
All right,
show
so we
up
talked
a
about the
little bit.
flu. We talked about football. We talked about sports. We talked about going to Nashville. We talked about riding along with Mike and Dooley.
What else would you like to talk about? I mean, our notes are about empty.
All right. Well, actually, it was empty when we got together.
It really was. If you're out there today and you know of any Highlands news that you think we need to report
any news
on,
in general.
or any news in general that you think
we're starting to-
we should put out here, just go ahead and tell
And thank
us.
you for those who our followers have tripled in the last 2 months. So we like that.
It really has, which
So
is awesome.
Continue to follow us and share us and
I got to you a little second ago. Lucas Calloway liked our chairs. These chairs are pretty
you know, I
awesome.
talked to Lucas Calloway this week. I've never met him before, but
He's a great dude.
I felt
Lucas.
overwhelmed by his
He's a great dude.
intelligence.
Lucas is a smart cat.
He is pretty
He is.
smart.
We're gonna
I
give
said a
Lucas
lot
the
of.
big head
I
this
agreed a
morning.
lot with what he was saying. Like, yeah, that sounds good. But really, I was like thinking, what is it? I don't. These use big words.
This guy, he's a smart
I am
cat.
on a much lower intelligence level. But it sounded great what you were saying.
Yep.
So we're going to do some stuff with that. We're going to have
Also,
Asheville Threads on
I'm
the
going to
show.
give a shout out. Benj Miller, good morning. I'm going to give a shout out to our guy, David Faree. He's a Highlander. Okay, he and his dad started this business.
Oh, yeah.
A belt business.
Right.
And my mind just completely went blank.
David Faree in the belt business. He's going to make some belts.
Yeah, but I can't think of the belt's name. Anson Belts.
Anson Belts.
And
Uh-oh.
Anson Belts are amazing, and so we're gonna highlight old David Faree here in the next few weeks because he's a great guy and he's a Highlands guy. We want to make a big deal about Highlands people, and so we've got some. Before we wrap up the show today, we've got some Highlander student athletes here.
Well,
So-
more student than athlete.
Yeah, more. So you want to
Hey,
bring them
you
in?
guys come in.
Bring
Sit
them
down.
in. Scrunch right here for me.
Sit down.
We may have to get Eileen
You two
to
boys.
bring the camera back. Hey, y'all come in here with me.
He'll ask you questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you
Now.
questions.
Come
Come
on.
in here
Come
with
on,
me.
sit down.
Here, you can sit down. I'll stand behind you.
So get in here. Get in here. Yeah, y'all get in here.
Oh, wait.
Get in here.
Hello?
Oh, we'll fit them all in here.
Hello?
No, they're good, Alex. Leave it right there. You're
Yeah.
good. So here we go.
I just talked about the flu.
come
You
this
just
way.
coughed on all of us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesselyn, come this
Jeez,
way a little
Bill.
bit so I can see you.
Jesselyn, there you
Get
go.
there where you can see. All right, so we've got some amazing Highlands athletes,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
excluding
whoa,
Mike
whoa.
Carrier right
Let's
there.
not use them.
Yeah, these are sort of our amazing student athletes here at Highland School. Jesselyn, come this way so they can see your beautiful face. And thank God you took off that Duke sweatshirt, which I'm very grateful for. I love you. All right, so here's what we talk often about the fact that Highland School is really cool and really unique, and the fact that it's a K-12 school, and our little kids grow up getting to watch these guys play ball.
Just like we're doing right
And
now.
So and I think it's cool too that these guys show up to watch the little kids play ball and cheer them on. I think it's pretty cool. So let me just ask you guys, when you were coming up and you were in Highland School as a little kid, who were some of the big kids that you look up to? Do you remember? Like, who some of the older kids were that you remember who they were? Anything at all?
Logan Schmidt.
Logan Schmidt. Okay, anybody?
Logan.
You remember
Is that
anybody?
better?
Andrew Billingsley.
Andrew Billingsley.
I don't know anybody.
That's good. Dude.
Okay. You don't remember somebody? I've completely put them on the spot.
Look,
Anybody?
Bill's just staring
I
at
mean,
us.
they're struggling.
Bill's just staring at
Bill's
us up
got
in the camera.
Bill's got the Lacey stare going.
That was
Hey,
hilarious.
I'm on TV.
Is that me?
Hey. So,
But it is neat how the older kids come watch the little kids. Little
Absolutely.
kids look up to the older kids. Now y'all are transitioning to the older kids. How does that feel?
yeah.
It's weird.
yeah.
It's different.
Was it?
Y'all have a lot to say when you're not on camera.
Exactly.
Speak it up.
I like the fact that old Bill Miller's a little nervous.
A little nervous. I got Bill out of his
Bill, are you
element.
nervous?
So, but here's the deal. So, do y'all remember when you were kids in the elementary wing watching the older kids walk through? And it was kind of a big deal to like interact with those guys. What's it feel like to be those big guys now? Is it just like that's just part of the It's weird. Yeah. You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
you did.
I like it.
I hope our interview.
Dylan.
Hey,
Yeah.
I hope our interviews in Nashville go a little better than that.
This is hilarious.
So, is it good?
Here's
Yeah.
the funny thing about this is these four kids, if you get them off camera, don't shut up. But we put them on camera, they're like, wait.
What happened
I
was
like being a big kid at the school. It's fun.
All right. So, well, anything
Bill,
you guys want to say? Any shout outs to your people?
Bill, come on. There's something you want to say, Bill.
Bill shout out.
Bill is
Say
a mean.
something, Bill.
Bill is a mean banjo player.
Bill's mind has gone completely blank.
Give us an old joke, Bill Biggin.
Joke? No, I don't know.
It has to be clean.
Bill's
That's why I'm.
Bill's mind. Look, Bill's
That's why
mind
I don't-
just went completely blank.
All right. Well, this has been.
Wait, I say we take it in, and while we're signing off, we're
We're
gonna
gonna sign
we're gonna
off, and
go
then
into
we'll
the
carry
gym.
the camera there. So do that. But we're gonna sign off before we do it. Hey, so this has been episode 16.
Episode
You want
16.
to get in here and say bye?
Bill, anything you want to say in conclusion?
In conclusion, you gonna wrap the day up?
Anything, Bill?
Hey, you want me to tell a joke? Just say the Lady
Yes,
Gaga
tell it.
I go. Let me hear a joke.
What? How do you make Lady Gaga blink?
How?
Poker face.
Ah! All right, let me sit here.
All right, Bill, thank you with us. All right, so this has been episode 16 from the Highlands Rec Park on the opening day.
Now we have the Lacey Jane stare, and we have the Bill Miller interview look.
Hey.
Hey, you okay? I think you froze.
Snap out.
All right, it looks like the computer froze.
Yeah.
All right, so hey,
I like basketball.
I like basketball a lot. Episode 16, Highlands Rec Park. Thank you for watching. Thank you everybody that puts it out there. We love you guys, and we will see you.
Wait, don't get
next-
off though. We're gonna walk you to the gym,
Yeah, we're gonna walk you to the gym.
and then you know what's gonna happen? because a lot of people are in the gym and they're not watching the show, then you're going to see yourself on the show when you go home to watch the show at home. You see that? You see what I did there?
Did anybody follow that?
Did anybody follow that?
Anybody track
All right,
that?
so I'm going to take this.
Hold on, we're not
Oh,
finished.
sorry.
You know, he's a little jumpy.
I'm going to go back to do my bit.
Do back your face. All right. Anything else you guys want to say? Next week we're going to be on Friday, not on Saturday. So go ahead and put that in your reminders. Next
Friday.
Saturday,
What?
it will be next Friday morning. Huh? You okay? We'll be at 10 a.m. next Friday morning instead of Saturday because there's some activities going on. All right. So as we give
Hey,
our
I got to do my Bill Miller.
Ready? All right. We hope y'all have a great week. We'll see you next Friday, 10 a.m. Looking forward to it. Watch us from
Wait,
work.
yep.
It won't get you in trouble.
Hey, actually,
I'll
wait,
write you a note.
By the way, next week, so we'll do Friday, we'll do our show, right?
Yeah,
Then we're
we
headed
will.
to Nashville, so we may do a little thing from
Yeah.
we may do a little thing from the car. We're gonna get to Nashville. We may do a thing from Nashville.
We might
Then
go to
we're
the
gonna do
bathroom a few times.
may-
We'll tell them everything we're going to do. If you go to the bathroom.
What?
I'm leaving. All right, let's go in the gym. Let's
I'm
go
going to
see
gym.
everybody.
Bye. We'll see you next week. Love you.
All right, you coming? You
All
gotta
right.
come.
I'm going to let you leave.
Come on.
Oh, that was really
You
close.
coming?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
You coming? Come on.
Still on me.
You gotta come on.
Okay, keep going.
Walk in. All right, wait, grab it. Hold on.
It's still on me.
Come on. Come on. We're walking in the gym. The Highlands Park Rec Center. Beautiful rec center. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't pull a muscle. Look who it is. It's Michael Hillardo. Say
look,
hello
look.
yourself. Whoa.
Long handle.
Long handle. I just got a pair. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Is it still live? Does it say live?
Yes.
Still going. All right, everybody say hi.
Oh, we lost signal. Oh, no, we're back. We're back. We're back.
All right, say hi to yourselves. If you're gonna, oh, look who it is! Look who it is! It's the infamous Coach Brett Lane. Excuse me, sir. 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 Sir.
Speak to my agent.
Sir. Sir. You out of here? Say hi to yourself, please. Oh! Hey, there's Mr. Smallfeet. Look at those things. Check those things out. Seth, I know Seth has a lot to say.
Yeah.
Everybody say hi. We say hi. Everybody. Michael Villardo, there's the Villardo family.
Well, it's just me.
Or not yet. He is the Villardo. There's all the kids warming up. Now, I gotta do, wait, one thing. I want to show everybody what real coaching is really like. You can watch Seth and I commentate while this game goes on.
But there's not a game going on.
I know, but we could just look. See, now that kid should have got closer to the basket. He clearly jumped off the wrong foot, right? What do we got over here? We're gonna do. We'll commentate for the layup line here. I said this is real coaching.
This?
Like this kid, he should have used his left hand, not his right hand. He went off his left foot, not his right foot.
All right, you ready? We're going to show the kids for a second.
Yeah, oh, you show the kids. All right, my
Yeah, the
bad.
kids. Not that y'all aren't fascinating. I don't think see them. Is that good? I got them. There's some. Hey, there's old Isaiah Villardo going for the layup. Butter.
Isaiah, say hi.
Woo!
Oh wait, you gotta get them.
Here we go.
Are they both from Highlands?
I think this is a Franklin team.
That's the Franklin team.
Good shot.
Families.
Good shot.
You got it.
All right, you ready? We'll hop in here.
Oh wait. I got it. Hold on.
Oh, we're gonna make people seasick.
Wait. All right, we're walking across the court. Everybody say hi. Hi. Oh, look who it is. It's the greatest referee at the Highlands Rec Park. Everyone say hi.
Thank you.
Hi. Hey, maybe I should just film the whole game like that. Okay. You're running away. All right, now.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
Wait. Whoa, bye.